Let's talk about the role of social signals in SEO, because a lot of people either aren't aware of how this works or that it exists, or they just don't necessarily understand how it works and how to implement it. So when you're working on ranking a website, we're just looking at an example here, Parker & Sons. They rank up at the top of Google for Phoenix plumbers here. You can see they're number 1 right here. And we can do a search and see that they have, different social media platforms set up, Yelp, Facebook, LinkedIn. There's a few more, Twitter. I'm sure we could find more. But the big thing is that they are active on social media and they are posting and engaging with their customers. And people are commenting and liking and sharing their posts, which is pretty difficult to fake, for the most part, at least real social signals. And so that gives Google a lot of trust, in part because these other companies like Twitter and LinkedIn are Google's competitors. And if Google's competitors are saying, this company is trusted, then that's a good sign that the company is authoritative. And what I mean by that is when you're ranking a site, like let's say you're trying to rank for Phoenix plumbers, there's a couple of different companies here. Diamondback is another one. And, they have a bunch of backlinks and on-site SEO and stuff going on, right? But if Diamondback doesn't have any social signals at all, and Parker & Sons is all over Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else talking and engaging with their clients and having a conversation, and those people are sharing with their friends, that's like an outside source validating for real, like real humans validating that this company is legit, they're great, you should work with them, etc., etc. And that is almost like a backlink. It's a trust signal from social sites. So it's almost like a social media backlink, if you want to think of it that way. Social signals are. And often these will rank in and of themselves. So your Facebook page and your Facebook page and your LinkedIn and everything will show up. So when people are looking for you, they're going to find these. And that's why I recommend you always set up all your social media platforms when you start a new business. At least go claim them, create a couple of posts, share your website and blogs and different stuff that you have going on. And that will start the process of getting those social signals going. And if you do that, you'll notice a big bump up in your rankings. So social signals in general are going to include things like comments, likes, shares, pins, retweets, all these different signals that come from social media that indicate somebody is engaging and liking what this company is doing. And those tend to be a little bit more difficult to fake, at least at scale, when they are real and real people and everything, as you can imagine. So it's a good signal that this company is an authority in this space and should show up at the top of Google, which will benefit the rankings in the search engine result page. And this is sort of like social proof, if you want to think of it that way. There's a lot of talk about social proof. You can see these people have reviews showing up on their Facebook, like a bunch of different votes. People are saying that they are a great company to work with. And so that social proof element, the fact that there's other people voting by their comments and their likes and their shares on your different social media platforms, this is going to indicate to not only Google but people that you're an authority and they should work with you. And that's kind of Google's role, is to give people the best user experience. So if it's good for people, it's usually good for SEO. That's what I always say. So that's kind of SEO signals, social signals, and how that integrates with SEO if there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.